Hello explorers and welcome to another video. Today we are solving another of these advent of code. This is day 4. And today the puzzle is pretty easy. The elves had a little secure container. They had a sticky note with the password on it, but they threw that out. And they didn't remember it, but they remembered some of the details of this password. The password were a 6-digit number. It had 2 adjacent digits in it, like 22, and it never decreased. So it should have double of something in it, so at least one pair of numbers, and it should never decrease in the number range. So for instance 1 2 3 4 5 6 is not correct because there is no doubles in that, but they are increasing range. 1 1 2 3 4 5 is a correct password because you have double ones, and then you have a range that never goes to a lower digit in the range. And they wanted us to look in this range between 307,237 to 769,058. So in that range, how many passwords could you find that is valid? And so I put the range over here. And now I will write some code, and I'll be right back with what I came up with as a solution. And we're back, and this one was, I believe, a little bit easier. And what I did was that I created a for loop and called this for loop an outer. I had a counter how many valid passwords that I found. I took my number and made it over to string. I split the string into digits. I created a start value of -1, so I know that the first, even if the first should be a 0, which it never should be, it would be incrementing from there. I have a boolean if I see a double value, and then I run through each digit. I will turn it back to an actual integer. If it's lower than the current value, that means that this is not a valid password, so I will continue in the outer loop. And if it's not, so it's either equal or larger than the value, so it's in increasing order, I will check if there is a double value. And if it's equal to the last value, that's a double value. And then I will set the next digit to val, so I can do this loop over again. And then if I have seen a double value in the digits here and it hasn't turned out to the outer loop, I will add an extra pass here, and as you see here, it counted up to 889 valid password. So let's go to the site here and see if that's the correct. Yes! We solved that one. So we got a gold star, I got a gold star, you got a gold star, we all got a gold star. So now we go over to part 2 here, and I will read this description and I will be right back. And I'm back again, and this was also a bit simple. So one of the elves remember that the grouping, there should be one grouping that is only 2 long. So for instance, if you have 1 2 3 4 4 4, that's not correct because that larger group is 3 in size. But if you have 1 1 1 1 2 2, that's still correct because you have a double 2. So you should have one grouping of only 2 in the sequence. So that seems pretty simple as well. So let's see if we can figure this one out. I mean, guess that we should find somewhere where it's only double. So this shouldn't be that hard either. But I will look at it and I'll be back with the solution that I came up with. And I'm back, and I think this should be the solution here. It's a little bit more involved. I have this array with 10 digits in it, and whenever I see a digit, I will increase that digit here. And if I later on look through this array and find a pair of this, so one digit was only used twice in this array, then I will add it to a valid pass. And we got quite a few there too, 867. So let's see if that's a correct value here. No, that was too high. That's a bit weird. So let's see here. Let's think this through. We have 10 digits, and whenever we start here, we will get 10 new digits. Maybe I need to do a array fill deval with zeros. Maybe that's something that we need to do. No, that will still give the same amount here. So let's see what is actually in this array for each time. Let's see here, we have zeros. So that should not be a valid pass. It's not. So that should not be valid either. The strange part here that it believes we have a lot of threes. Yeah, so that's correct. Okay. So that should be 2, yeah. So it seems to work the way I thought it should. But maybe I need to have one more statement here. I need to break, because when we actually have found it, we won't count one twice. So that seems to be the problem. I counted them twice, and that's no good. Let's see if this is the right solution. Yes! The right answer! You get a gold star, I get a gold star, everybody gets a gold star! We solved day 4 as well. I believe that day 4 was a little bit simpler, and I really liked this puzzle. It had a lot of moving parts in it, but if you are willing to burn a bit of CPU, I think it's quite easily done if you use the structures that are available to you. I hope that you found this video interesting. I hope that you learned something today. I hope you found this video fun and engaging. If you have any comments, leave them down in the comment section down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. If you like this video, give it a like, share it with your friends and colleagues, and I really hope to see you in the next video.